Welcome back, everybody, to BSG 27. Now, before we get started here, there are a few things I want to mention, because in a moment we're going to get started with Super Meat Boy, and with Christmas around the corner, our Super Meat Boy runner was kind enough to give us 6 PS codes, so PlayStation codes, for Super Meat Boy, which can be used for both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. Now, if you don't have one of those yourself, you could maybe give them as a gift, as a nice little Christmas gift. Any donation during this entire event will make you eligible for one of these 6 codes. We'll be handing them out immediately after the event. You'll get an email. It's just an automated email with to confirm that you actually do want it. Otherwise, we'll have to draw some new winners. So yeah, do keep an eye out on that. Any donation throughout the entire event, starting the Super Meat Boy run, will make you eligible for that. And speaking of donations, we just got a €10 donation from Aura Blackwell saying, let's send this kid to college, and happy holidays to everyone. And I think with that, we're going to start moving you guys over to Super Meat Boy with the plumber himself.
Whoa, yo, as Krull said, I'm the plumber himself, and let's actually start right off, because I'm probably gonna go over estimate, so can I have a countdown? 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. We start with the first world, forest. It's very basic, just first few levels are just teaching the mechanics, and we will rush through them, hopefully, or not. First mistake already, that's nice. It basically teaches a few of the basic mechanics like wall jumping and sprinting, stuff like that. It's nothing too special, but you can lose a lot of time. And I missed a frame perfect input there. Should have gotten a big jump, but didn't work. Didn't lose too much time, but well, you will immediately see all these saw blades. Just don't touch them. Don't touch anything but the normal ground. The goal of the game is just to reach Bandage Girl at the end of every level. And these are the breaking blocks, or I'm not sure what to call them, but they just disappear after a second, so you have to take account for that, but usually not too much of a problem. Okay, nice, got that one. First sword, wow. Wow. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, then just a slow way, never mind. I'm not sure why I failed that, but... Oh, wow. This is a very good start, as you can see. Let's actually hope the rest of the run will be better. Yeah, the practice runs were really bad as well. I actually got a PB like last week, but practice runs have been bad. And as you can see, I skip a level right there, because we only need 17 out of the 20 levels to unlock the final boss of each world. So that's why I skipped level 15, which is a... wow. Which is a pretty long level. And what's wrong with this? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we skip level 15 because it's long, and then this is actually the last level. Wow, this is a great first world. Let's hope the rest will be better. And we skip 19 and 20 as well, because the last boss has been unlocked. And then we just go through this level. Sadly, it's sort of an auto-scroller, because in the end we have to wait for the boss, so I could try to learn faster. Well, I could go to the end faster, but there's no need to, because we have to wait for him either way. And of course the top block doesn't disappear, but not too much of a problem. Then we just wait here. I have no clue what my time is, but it's probably like 2:16, probably pretty bad. I don't know, well...
Don't worry about it, Plummy, you got this.
Yeah, I know, we can do this. And we can also blame it on Larry, because one of the last bosses is really annoying, and he's probably gonna give us terrible RNG, so we can just blame it on Larry. Well, we arrived in the next world, and as you can see, there are a lot of needles and stuff like that. Again, don't touch it. And more saw blades, they're actually shooting this time. And maybe you saw I just picked up a bandage, and those are the collectibles in the games. And there are 20 in each world, 100 in total. And I think for every 10 or every 20 bandages you unlock a new character, because there are actually multiple characters in this game. And most of them are pretty bad. Like, there's one really good one, I think it's at 70 bandages or 50, I'm not sure. That one can actually dash and makes the run much faster if you do 100% or actually 106%, because that's how the game works. But usually the extra characters are kinda bad, so we'll just stick with Meat Boy. And I actually forgot Strat right there. Not too much of a problem.
Plummy, can I butt in here with a donation?
Not sure how my timing is right here, but...
Plummy,
yeah?
can I butt in here with a quick donation?
Sure.
We just got a €75 donation from Smoked Ham saying, Merry Finmas.
Thank you for the very generous donation. And I actually not sure if I can hear the host correctly, so maybe if audio can put him up a little bit. I'm still not sure if I can hear you, but like I hear you through the just background noise, but I'm not sure. Wow.
This should be a lot better
yeah,
now.
Now it's good. Wow. Okay. Still got the cycle. Well, these are the fans. They aren't used that much, but they're pretty fun to mess around with. And well, we're almost near the end of this last world. And I should really think quickly if I'm gonna do a special strat or not. It's not that special, but I usually don't do it, but it's fun to see, so I can try if I can do it, and otherwise it loses a little bit of time. Okay, that was not good. It didn't save time the way I did it, but it was fun to show off. It's called an auto jump, and what you basically do, you jump and pause the game at the same time. Oh, what? And then you just, it constantly inputs jump every frame, so you can just jump really fast. And good runners use it a lot more, but I really don't like the tactic. I'm not sure why, but oh wow, jumped off the screen there. I'm trying to go really fast there because I actually want to do a skip in this level, but if you go too soon, you just jump out of the level. And I think I'm too slow right now, but we can try. No, it was too slow. We can skip this cutscene, and then the level will just keep moving. So that's like 10 seconds lost, I think. Doesn't matter too much. Jump over here, and then let's hope we don't die right here. No, okay. Because he can still kill you in that last bit, but it's alright, I guess. So, on to the next world. The next world is Factory, and it's actually a pretty fun world, pretty fast. And there's a lot of salt in it. It's a salt factory, so get your salt in chat. Because, yeah, again, if you touch the salt, you're dead. Just everything that's not normal ground, dead. There's actually a trick I want to try in one of the later levels. It includes the auto jump as well, but as I actually never use it, I'm not good at it, so it's probably gonna lose me time again, but it's fun if I can show it off. But I need to get a correct setup, so it's probably not even gonna work either way, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that's really slow. Well, never mind. Yeah, on these treadmills, not sure what they're called, you can jump into them and then they give you a higher boost. Normally you can get a jump, but if you sort of jump into them, I'm not sure how it works, then you get a higher jump. And wow, I hope this will work. Nah, don't go for it. Like, if the setup is good, you can jump all the way to there and then use an auto jump to grab onto the wall, but I didn't want to risk it, as its run is probably gonna... I probably just need to go as fast as possible instead of showing fun tricks. Because the estimate, well, it should be easy to get, but it's a marathon run, you know what will happen. Then again, these rockets are new in this world. They're usually not that much of a problem, and they return later on as well, but rockets in this game are usually not that much of a problem. then I take an sort of basic route here, because you can actually skip level 12 and 13 and do 2 others instead, but you need to know skipping one of those levels to make it faster, and I can do the skip, well, actually maybe I can, but I didn't try in a long time. I should really learn new strats. But yeah, now what? Okay, I don't like this keyboard. Should have brought my own, but it's pretty broken because I played too much Meat Boy on it, and now the X button doesn't really work. But it's actually alright, but I'm not sure what just happened right there. Pretty stupid, but yeah, the last levels of Salt Factory are really slow. Okay, nice. Why isn't it working? Okay, grab the key. There's also a skip in this level, but it's pretty precise and it doesn't even save too much time. And we go to the last level. I used to hate this level, but recently I get it pretty consistently. So yeah, okay, that's nice. Skip these 3 levels. Go to final boss, and we can skip the entire final boss. Let's see if I can get it in one try. No. Okay, that's nice. Wasn't too bad. And then you just skip the entire level, because there's like one block where you can jump on the side of the level. And that skips it. 10 minutes. Ooh. It's better than my practice run just now. Now we go onto the Hell World. And from this point on, the run gets way harder. We got a fast slide there because of holding the jump button. Not sure how it works, but it works. And yeah, in levels like this, good players use the auto jump, but I don't know, I can't really get it to work in a good way somehow. I should really take some time to get it right, but okay, nice. And now we're getting to the annoying levels, so let's hope we can actually rush through them, but you can get stuck on some of these levels. This one is really a pain for casual players, but if you know the cycles, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm kind of slow right now, so let's hope everything works out. Yep, it did. And then right after this one we get my least favorite level in the game, because somehow I always mess this one up. But let's see if it actually works this time. Trying to go for a little fast strat, and nope. I feel like we're gonna be stuck on this one, but let's see. Gonna try the fast strat one more time. Okay, that's nice. Not really fast, but at least we made it. Let's see. These portals are great as well. Oh, oops, nearly made it. They're kind of fun. They're only used in a few levels, and there's actually one really fun level with all portals, but it takes a long time, so we don't do it in this category. I've been planning on learning longer categories like Dark Ending, where you do all the dark levels, which are basically the same levels but a lot harder. And I'm actually wanting to do the 106 as well, but it will take a long time before I learn that, because you basically do any percent and then twice with harder levels, and then all the hard bonus levels as well with all the collectibles. So yeah, let's take some time for that. And you might have seen some purple or red portals along the way. If you jump into them, you go to the warp zones, and they are special levels. But sometimes where you can unlock different characters, but sometimes you play with Meat Boy as well. And they're fun, but they are not in the 90% route, so it makes sense they are not in there, but it would have been nice to play them. Skipping to auto-scrollers as well. There are a lot of ways to do this level, but everyone has their own strat, but most of them work, so that much of a problem. And we're going to the boss of World 4 now. It's called Chad, and basically you can stand this point and do nothing but jump a few times, but I'm gonna do it a little bit safe right here. And from now on it's only one jump, so the host can say something if he wants to, because we're waiting here for 50 seconds or so.
Well, I've got plenty to talk about for you here. First of all, welcome everybody to the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering number 27. We are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, and we organize monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're currently streaming from you live from Alphen aan de Rijn in the Netherlands, so if you're in the neighborhood, be sure to drop by. And as we are streaming here, we are currently raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. 95% of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society, and we'll be using the other 5% to help us improve BSG. Speaking of which, we just got another €50 donation from Haruna1988 saying, please insert funny comment here. Well, I suppose that will work. So yeah, thank you very much for your generous donations. And as you guys are donating, as we mentioned a little while ago, any donation throughout this event will make you eligible for one of 6 Super Meat Boy Steam keys, or sorry, not Steam keys, PlayStation keys that we're giving away throughout the event. Now, if you don't own a PlayStation or 4 or PS Vita yourself, you might consider, giving it away as a Christmas gift. I'd say that would make for a pretty cool gift. We good again, Plummy, or should I continue?
Nah, the boss is over, so I can continue again. This is
Sure thing.
nice. I got the skip, or the trick. Wow, that's really bad. Let's see if I can get it again. It's pretty. Let's see. Can I make this? Well, if I knew the strat, it would work. That's pretty stupid. I actually got the hard part and then died on the easy part. Wow. This is gonna be. Wow. Just wow. But yeah, in the meantime we arrived in Rapture. It's the last normal world. It's pretty hard, and I finally got the trick. That shouldn't have taken so long, but at least we made it. And yeah, we get introduced to these buttons as well. They usually trigger these disappearing walls, which will reappear after some time. So sometimes you have to be fast, but usually they aren't that bad. And this is probably my favorite level, just because I fail at it, of course. I don't know, I just like... Why? Okay, I just like the way it works, like all the wall jumps, and usually I don't mess it up, but of course I did this time. This is a pretty annoying level, because if you miss the keys like I just did, then you just have to die. Because, well, actually this one you can still grab at the bottom, but it isn't really fast to do so. And this one just falls in. Oh wow. I shouldn't mention the bad things that could happen, because they always happen. So yeah. Okay, actually got the key right now. Let's play this safe. I don't want to risk losing the key again. And this level could be skipped if you use the fast strats, but it only saves a second or so, and this level is so easy, and you can just... I don't know, this is really easy to get consistent, so I'm not risking the 1 second time save. And now we get introduced to these Meat Boy clones. I'm not sure what their names are, but they're really annoying, because their movement is sort of predictable, but they don't always do the same movement, so it's kinda hard to see what they're going to do. And hopefully they run towards me right now. Yes, okay, that's good. See if the other one does as well. No. Sometimes they run to you, sometimes they don't. You just have to see what they'll do. But they kinda, you can kinda manip them in the way you want them to. Not like that. Okay, make the jump. And now their 2 will fall, but we go under them. Okay, nice. And here I'm actually gonna use an auto jump, because that makes this jump. Excuse me. What? Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Pretty slow either way, but Oh well. And yeah, the auto jump is actually removed in the normal version of the game since the last update, or one of the last ones. I'm not keeping track of them. But if you go to the properties of the game and choose the OG speedrun version, then you can still auto jump. So if you're interested in speedrunning, be sure to know that, because, well, I actually don't use auto jump that much, but if you're a good speedrunner, you will use it. Okay, nice, got that one. Okay, that's a nice first try. Okay, let's see if I can get this level, because somehow in the practice I just messed this one up, and I'm not sure how often I died in this run, but in my PB it's only like 12 times, and now I don't even want to know how often I died. But it didn't give us too much trouble this time around. And we're actually getting close to the boss of this world, the Larry, which I talked about earlier. And he can give us good RNG and kill himself in 3 cycles, but on my previous BSG run I got 23 cycles, so yeah, you can imagine that's quite the difference. So I think the average is 7 or 8 cycles, which is usually okay, but we're just gonna hope for the 3 cycle and hope. I think the worst I've ever gotten is like 35 cycles. And yeah, that would basically kill the run. Oh shit, what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention there. This is not good. Okay, let's actually focus. Yep, okay. It's a really slow level as well, but it shouldn't be too hard unless you did what I just did. Okay, took it really safe there, but yeah, this is Larry, and it's basically 3 worms, and we can just, well, normally you can just go here and then wait for him to kill himself. Like, if you don't know the strat, you just have to dodge them quite a lot, and it's pretty hard, but as soon as you know the strat, it's easy. But let's see, that's 3 cycles, 4 cycles, 5. It's probably gonna be, yeah, 7. That's average. Oh wow, that sometimes happens as well. He jumps over the saws and doesn't kill himself, but 8 cycles is alright as well. But yeah, that can happen. If he jumps over the saws, he can't kill himself. He sort of goes out of bounds and he just respawns. I'm not sure how it works, but that's just what happens. Okay, we're on to the final few levels right now, and I think this could go underestimate depending on what I'm gonna do right here. First of all, we skip most of the level by going around here.
I believe in you, Plummy.
That's nice. Let's hope the belief is right or true. Not sure. Let's see. If I can get these levels consistently, then it shouldn't be a problem. But on my practice run just now, I rage quitted on this part because somehow I couldn't get it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, that's nice. I'm kind of using safe strats because I don't want to risk dying on these longer levels. And then after the next level, then the 6-5 or Omega will come up, and that's the level I lost quite a bit of time on my first BSG run, and on the second BSG run I actually got it first try, I think, so let's go for the first try again. Like, I thought it was a really hard level, but then I decided to do a 106 once, well, and then I just considered it's a really easy level compared to the other stuff that Meat Boy has to offer. So if you like those hard games where you just spend hours on a single level, definitely try to get Meat Boy. It's a fun game, and the 90% isn't too hard with the levels. Like, usually they're kind of forgiving, but as soon as you enter the dark, wow. As soon as you enter the dark world, then yeah, that's quite a bit harder. Because it's basically the same levels, but made in such a way that you can't get the cycles, or there's just way more traps and everything. So let's actually see, why can I get this? Wow, how was that not good? Oh well. Yeah, that's basically a salt skip. It doesn't save too much time, but I actually discovered that way before the actual way the level was supposed to be, so that's how I'm always doing it. And you can do another skip right there, but that one's actually really hard, so I never even got it. But top runners definitely use that one in all their runs. Okay, so let's actually play it safe right here. I don't want to die. Okay, now we're on to the last level, and it's actually 2 levels. So as soon as this level ends, it isn't time yet because there will be another level which take like 20 or 30 seconds. But yeah, we're definitely at the end, and we are gonna try. Let's see if I don't mess it up. Yep, we're gonna jump over this saw, so we just can take the level really easy and just yeah, do it on a slow pace because we don't want to run. Like, we're speedrunners, but we like to go slow sometimes as well. And we don't have the trouble of Dr. Fetus, the main enemy of this game, to shoot bullets at us. So we're just gonna raid right here, and yeah, that's all we have to do. And when the wall of salt comes again, you might think we will die, but because we're on a button, we're actually safe from being hit from anything. I'm not sure how it works, but as long as you're on a button, you're safe for rockets, salt, anything. So you can just wait here, and then he falls to his death, and then we go to the escape sequence with Bandage Girl on our back. And at the end of its level, there's actually a big skip, and then it's time, so get ready, if I don't mess it up at least. Oh shit. Let's actually... I think I messed up my cycles right now, so let's hope... Okay, never mind. Like, I'm not sure if I did my cycles correct there, but didn't matter either way. Like, this level isn't that hard, but I guess it's just marathon nerves. Okay, take it safe, and then skipping the last part because here's the end trigger time. Well, I see it's a little bit overestimate, but it's not too bad. And yeah, I'm okay. This was a pretty decent run for a marathon, I guess. So yeah, make sure to get your donation in for the game codes, and you can play the game as well. I must say the PlayStation version is a bit slower due to load times, but you can still enjoy the game casually, and I think the load times aren't that bad, so you can still run the game. So yeah, that was the run, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the marathon.
Well, thank you, Plummy, for the amazing run of Super Meat Boy. It's always a blast to see that game done as fast as it is, because honestly, it still amazes me every time. We're going to go into a quick intermission, and we'll be running a couple of ads in the meantime as we get set up for Far Cry. So yeah, we'll be back with you guys in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, yeah, I mean, if you have Turbo, enjoy. If not, we'll be back after these ads.